Hello and welcome you back to Niyachala Polytechnic video lecture classes. I am a faculty Dipankar Ghosh. In my previous videos, already we completed up to chapter number 4. So, let's start with the next chapter, which is named as your chapter number 5, and name of the chapter is fuel system. So, in fuel supply system, we are reading about petrol engine, thereafter the diesel engine. So, let us discuss about the petrol engine fuel supply system. So, in petrol engine fuel supply system, the components which are using, these are starting from tank, fuel filter, fuel feed pump, carburetor and combustion chamber. So, these are the unit and these are interlinked with some flexible and rigid pipelines. So, let us discuss about the first component which as per your syllabus is concerned, that is known as your carburetor. The mixture of petrol and air burns in the combustion chamber of the engine. The carburetor is a device which is used to mix the petrol with air in the proper ratio for the purpose of combustion. The quantity of petrol and air can be mixed and in different ratio inside the carburetor. The speed of the engine changes according to the quantity of the petrol in the air-petrol mixture. So, here it is written carburation. Carburation basically it is a process which is taken place inside a carburetor and where every droplet of the petrol is converted into a fine spray. So, that is named as your air-fuel ratio. Then, the air-fuel ratio, as per the air-fuel ratio is the ratio of air and petrol which is prepared in a carburetor in a process which is called as carburation. So, for the better understanding of this air-fuel ratio, let us discuss about a graph. The carburetor must supply the air and fuel mixture of varying proportion to suit the different engine operating conditions. The mixture must be rich for starting and must be relatively lean for idling and intermediate speeds. So, the air-fuel ratio must be improper. Basically, in experiments, it has been observed that for starting, the air-fuel ratio which is required is 9:1 and which is considered as a rich mixture. And for idling, the ratio it changes to 12:1 and it is a lean mixture. And for the intermediate speed between 35 to 105 km per hour, the mixture further leans out is to 15:1. But at high speed, that means above 120, the wide open of the throttle mixture is again enriched to about 13:1. And actually this is the details or data whatever we taken from a car, and again it may be differ from car to car. The mixture must be reached to for intermediate start because the engine and the carburetor are called the further vaporized and pressurized. So, the factors which are affecting for the carburation. The first factor is your the engine speed. So, basically the carburetor is available in three types. That is one, down draught carburetor, number 2, up draught carburetor, and number 3 is horizontal carburetor. So, in down draught carburetor, the air enters at the top of the unit and then moves downward and is this type of carburetor called down draught carburetor. Like that, reversely, in up draught carburetor, the air enters to the air to the carburetor from the bottom side, and the air fuel mixture is out from the upper side of this carburetor. And the last one is your horizontal carburetor. So in this type of carburetor, the air enters through a horizontal tube and mixes with petrol, is called horizontal carburetor. This carburetor have contain advantages than comparison to the above two, that means down load carburetor and up drop carburetor. Basically, we are using mostly the horizontal carburetor. So this is the air fuel ratio description about the air fuel ratio. Thank you.